Hello everyone, my name is Jacinta from Tonic. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going in for a beautiful restorative stretch. So just wearing something really comfy, you're going to really lengthen out through your muscles, connect into your breath. I've got some greens on the side, so really just taking time for yourself on your mat today. So join me seated, however you're comfortable. Maybe you want to sit on a cushion. We're just going to begin by stretching out our neck. So bringing that right hand underneath your glutes, lengthening the left arm away from you, tilting your left ear to your left shoulder. So keep the left shoulder heavy, bringing your ear towards your shoulder, feeling that beautiful stretch into that right side of your neck. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling out through pursed lips. Return back to center, swapping to the other side. So left hand underneath your hips. Right arm reaches away, tilting your ear towards your right shoulder. You can close down those eyes. We're going to breathe in and feel that length on the left side this time. Try and open up through the shoulder, rolling back, finding openness through the chest. Stay for another inhale and exhale. Return back up through to center. Bringing those feet out in front of you, holding on to the back of your thighs. We're sitting tall, and then rock under those hips, round through your spine, and come forward, lifting your chest up, lifting up and out of those hips, so you're growing tall out through the crown of your head. And again, tilting those hips under, rounding through the spine. You can roll those shoulders inwards and rock forward, sitting tall. 2 more. Exhale, roll back, round. Really slump. And inhale. Lengthen, extend. And last one, exhale. Inhale, move forward. And sit naturally. We're going to extend your right leg out nice and long, ready to stretch our inner thigh. Okay, so we're going to lengthen it out. Reach your right arm towards your inside heel. Lengthening left arm up towards the sky. Side bending over. Breathing into the space of that left rib. Fold forward over that leg, so you're square to face your thigh. You might even feel that stretch deepen through that QL into your lower back. Stay low, open up, back into that first stretch. Should feel a little bit uncomfortable. Breathe into it. And then exhale, fold forward one more time. I like to pull off that foot and reach the hips back in opposition to deepen the stretch. Good, coming up, swap to the other side. So left leg comes out, left hand on the inside, and reach your other arm up to the sky. Really grounding through your right hip. Good, and square yourself to face your quad. Reaching towards wherever you are, I want you to try and just have your leg as straight as possible. You're pushing your knee down, so if you're here and you feel a stretch, that's perfect. Then we're going to stay low and pivot, rotate that chest back up. Reaching long through the hand. And then back into that forward fold. Come back up. opening both of those legs into your straddle. Okay, from here, you're gonna take those hands, teeny tiny walk forward. I'll move back so I'm in the frame. And then we're gonna walk ourselves forward, dropping that chest down towards the floor. Feeling a stretch on both legs now. See if you can turn your kneecaps up towards the sky and then allowing for that openness through your hip. Good, breathing in, breathe out. See if you can walk your hands forward a little bit more and perhaps dropping that chest down a little bit more. Really surrendering into this stretch. That felt so good. Walk yourself all the way in and then keep your legs long. We're going to take a lean over towards that right side, seeing if you can bring your hand towards your foot. If you're here, that's okay. Have your hips planted onto the ground. And then sweep that left hand around in a semicircle towards the other leg. Come back up through center. Take it to the other side. We reach over. Hold there. And sweep it through and back up. Again, reach up and then over. And semicircle, feeling that stretch through the inner thighs. And semicircle. Okay, we're gonna take a glute stretch here now. Bring your right leg, crossing it over your left quad. Feeling that stretch through the right glute. You can push your knee away to increase the stretch. You can also go for a little sway from side to side now, if that feels okay. I love it when you find that sweet spot and you can just have a little rock into it. Pushing the knee open. 5 seconds. And then allow yourself all the way down. Lengthening your left leg up towards the sky. Point the toe and flex the foot. If it's too intense having that leg crossed over, you place your foot back down onto the ground and just focus on that point and flex. So try and get length through this leg, deepening that stretch wherever your hands are. Maybe they're just underneath your hamstrings here. Good. 10 seconds. And release. Okay, take it to the other side, crossing your left leg over your right quad. And feel the other side release now. Equal it up. Pushing that knee away. Good. Again, we're going to push that knee away. If you need to use your hand, you can do that. And then if it feels good, you take that little rock from side to side. Last 5 seconds. Okay, roll yourself down, lengthen right leg up to the sky, pulling on wherever your hands can reach, and then you're flexing and pointing the toes. Option, foot on the ground. Beautiful, 10 more seconds. Point and flex, last 3, 2, and 1. Pull both knees in towards your chest. Big, big hug. Roll from side to side. Okay, roll yourself up into a pigeon stretch. So we'll bring the right leg forward. And then drop your knee down, stretch your back leg away so it's long. Now we're finding a stretch through your left hip flexor, and you're going to melt down into the stretch. So if you can lower onto your elbows. Otherwise, if you need to, you're up on your hands still. You're just going to try and surrender. Bringing that heel almost in line with that knee will increase the stretch. So lots of options to really deepen that stretch. Again, I like to go for a little sway from side to side, finding that bit of restriction and working into it. Hands come down. Press into a down dog. Step your right foot back. Lift your hips up to the sky. Pedaling out through the feet, we're going to bend one knee at a time. Getting that heel down towards the floor. And then from there, lift your right leg up, up, up to the sky, folding at your knee, opening up through the hip. Breathing into that right hip flexor. Beautiful. All right, stepping that left foot forward and finding your pigeon stretch on the second side. So right leg lengthens away, melting in to that left hip. Coming down onto your elbows once again if you can. I'm trying to multitask and get my greens in a stretch. Self-care at its finest. Okay, so rocking. We have that down dog in 5. Okay, so hands come down. Step your left foot back. We're going to lift your hips up to the sky. Hold here for a second. And inhale, lengthen your left leg up, up, up. Fold that knee. Shine open your left hip bone towards the sky. Coming back down with that foot, walk your hands towards your feet. Roll your spine up, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then inhale, sweep your arms up. Open those arms wide, tuck your chin to chest, roll yourself down. And exhale, roll back up. So inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, open, roll your spine down. Bend your knees, roll your spine back up. Again, inhale. Exhale, melt down. Stay for an inhale. And exhale, roll back up. One more, inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands forward, keep your legs as straight as possible. And then you hit your plank. Gently lower your hips down into your cobra stretch. Feeling a stretch through your abdominals. Opening your heart space forward. And lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. All right, so from here, we're going to take your right knee and bend it. Lift your knee off and then twist it over behind you. Feeling a stretch through the lower back. Coming back through to center. Exhale, bend left knee, lift it up, and dropping it over to the opposite side. And again. Exhale, lift, and over, inhale. Exhale. Stay for another inhale. And exhale, come back through to center. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bend the knee. Take it over. Breathe in. And out. One more. Exhale, come back through to center. Press into that cobra once again. And then shift your hips back into your child's pose. Lift your hips up into your downward facing dog. Step right foot wide into a lunge, reaching back with your left heel. And then turn your right knee out, rock your hips from side to side. If it's available, you're going to come down onto those elbows. If not, that's okay. Stay onto your hands. Rock it out here for 8. And 3, 2, drop your back knee down, lift up onto your hands, reach your right arm up towards the sky, and thread it through and under, so a little twist. Inhale, reach up. At the same time, you're gliding your hips forward and through. One more. And thread it through. And then step your right foot back. Step that left foot wide here now. Stay with that knee off the floor for a second. Turning that left knee out, and we start to rock from side to side, shifting that weight from right to left. Enjoying opening up through the hips. Four, 3, 2. Drop your back knee down. Okay, so you're gonna reach your left arm up to the sky, and then we're gonna thread through. Left arm up, and reach it through. One more. Glide the hips forward. Take it through. Come back with that right foot wide to the outside of that hand. Okay, so you're in a low yogi squat. Sending those knees wide. Go for a rock. Just releasing everything, the pelvic floor, the tummy's released. Relax into it. Maybe you're going to push those knees out with your forearms. Hands come down onto the ground. Turn your toes forward. Lift your hips up. Find a hamstring stretch. Release your head nice and heavy. Drop back down into that squat. Turn your toes out. So you're back into your yogi squat. Hands to the floor and lift your hips up. One more. Drop low. This is a nice one to stretch your lower back and your inner thighs, releasing the pelvic floor. It's a really beautiful stretch. Last hamstring stretch, press your hips up. And then, nice and slowly on my count, we'll roll to stand. So bend your knees slightly, release your hands, head is heavy, and then you'll roll your spine to restack one on top of another, trying to feel lengthened and a little bit lighter at the top. Beautiful work, guys. I hope that you enjoyed your evening stretch and that your body is feeling really relaxed. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already, as this really helps for my videos to be seen and so more people like you can enjoy these videos. Guys, you've been an amazing support. Thank you so much for all of your likes and comments, and I will see you back here. My name is Jacinta, on our next workout together. So have a beautiful evening.